everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Khidr and this is Khidr Unveiled, a YouTube channel and a community where we are learning to grow in Christ and self-improve in every aspect of life. So today is a self-care day, and one thing that I love to do on self-care days is like get my nails done, get my toes done, get my hair done. So today I am getting my hair done, finally. I have not gotten my hair done since the beginning of the pandemic. I have just been retwisting my own hair. So today I get to see my stylist, Paul, which I'm super excited about. But I figure why not tell you guys a little bit about like what I use on my face. Hopefully I'm going to ask Paul if it's okay if I like record some things in his studio and how he does things. Hopefully you will be able to see like him at work and also his products, and really get to see like things that I like support. So today I already jumped in the shower, washed up, got started on some of my facial care, and then I wanted to really show you guys two of the products that I use on my face. So besides using like my face serum, which is from like Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and my face wash, which is from like the Dollar General, I wanted to show you guys two other products that I use, and it is Black owned. So I got this product, I want to say in May, and I have been using it since. It's by Chaotic Corner. So you should be able to see it right there. Chaotic Corner. Her name is Kiara. I actually went to school with Kiara before, in college. I went to school with her in college, and you know, staying in touch with people online, and she was announcing that she was creating like the skincare line, and I'm all about one, supporting Black businesses, and two, supporting natural product, because I have very sensitive skin, I have very dry skin. So when she was talking about, you know, having, you know, a facial scrub, a body scrub, oils, and toners, then I was like, that works. So this is, once again, her name is Kiara. Her business is called Chaotic Corner. You can find them on Instagram at Chaotic with a K, KHAOTIC Corner. And also, and I'll try to put her like information like somewhere in this video. But so first things first, I take her rose water toner. Can you focus? Okay, maybe not. You guys maybe cannot focus on that. But it does says rose water toner. It's a 4 ounce. She does have like some essential oils in there and like some petals, some rose petals, which I love. So I shake that up really good. Make sure everything that's not sitting at the bottom gets in there. Take it far away from my face. I don't want to spray my eyes. So and just let that dry. So first of all, it's very sensitive, so it's not going to burn your eyes like excuse me, it's not going to burn your eyes like some other products that I have used. It has like burned my eyes. It has made my skin actually like burn and turn red. I don't like stuff like that because it makes me feel like it's doing more harm to my skin than it is good. So this one is very light and sensitive. So I use that one every single morning, and depending on what I do in the day, if I'm really like working out or really like busy, then I'll wash my face again at night because my skin is very dry. So I try not to wash it too much, and I'll use the toner as well. So once that dries, then I go in with the cream by like the dollar store. It's called Pond's, but I'm not really worried about that one right now. But I do go in with her rose oil serum. And as you can see, like it has petals in there, rose petals in there. And it's super lightweight. I only like, honestly, you could only use like 3 drops. But because my skin is very dry, I do use about 5. Because I like my skin to be very moisturized throughout the day. Because I'm telling you, like my skin will soak everything up. And one thing I like want to encourage people to do is like really get your neck, because we tend to forget our neck a lot. And like they say most people can tell a woman's age by their neck. And although I'm only 26, like I'm trying to be 55 and be looking like a joint. Like I'm trying to be 55 and have my husband still looking at me like I'm 20. So, you know, so that is what I do to make sure my skin is nice and clear. As you can see, well, you can. So as you guys can see, like Auntie Flo was here and Auntie Flo left. So she wanted to like leave a present. And this is just regular bliss text. She wanted to like leave a present for me. So I'm getting a bump. So I try to like use the products every day and make sure my skin stays clean, because I don't like bumps on my face. So I will be taking you guys on the journey with me to get my hair done. I am getting some color today, which is super exciting because this will be the first time I've ever gotten any color in my hair. Like I do not do color. If I've ever had color, I have gotten weave. And that was before, obviously, before I had locks. I had blonde weave and I had a purple weave. And I think I have red weave. And I like, that was the most I did. Like that was the farthest I would go to like changing my hair color. But I wanted to do it for my birthday, but because Auntie Rona is here, I could not, because the shop wasn't open at that time. And he wanted to make sure that he ensured safety guidelines for like his stylist and also the customers, which is understandable. And I'm cool with that. So I am going in today to get a color. I'm super excited. So I will take you guys on a journey with me. Stay tuned. And I am on my way out, okay? All right, guys. So I am officially here at the salon, which I'm super excited about. My appointment is technically at 2:30, but I have to get here 2 hours early, which is at 12:30, in order to like get my hair processed, lifted, and then colored correctly, in order for me to like keep everything on track, so that I won't be in the salon for a long time, and so that he will be able to like keep his clientele in the order that they are scheduled, like come in at the time that they're scheduled, and get the services that they need. So right now I am about to pay for parking, and then I'm gonna go in, sign in, and just rest for a little bit, and then I'm gonna see if I can record the process. So I'm super excited. Stay tuned. This bump got to go. Super excited, so stay tuned, guys, and I will walk you through. Thank you. All right, guys, so I am in the salon and I am getting my hair colored. I'm super excited. You guys probably can't see the color just yet. Well, there it go. He's flashed a little bit. So I'm super excited. This is my first time ever getting color in my hair. Can I tell who you are?
Yeah.
This is Jeffrey, the best shampooer, hands down, period. Like, and he's doing my color today, so I know it's gonna be bomb. I have been coming here for 2 years, and Jeffrey has always washed my hair, and I never leave unsatisfied. Like, the back of these gnats be getting it.
You make me smile.
So I am super excited, and I cannot wait to show you guys like the transformation, like just to show a little bit of the salon. It's like so clean in here. It's good vibes. Like, you really pay for what you get. That's why I haven't gone to anyone in the 2 years that I've had my locks. Yes, look at that. I'm super excited. So yes, wait till you guys, like, I'm gonna ask Paul if it's okay with him. Wait till you guys see Paul, because y'all always stealing his stuff off of Pinterest anyway. So y'all might as well see the face behind it. So stay tuned. Ooh, look at that, guys. I don't have my earrings in, but look at that color. super excited. I did not want to get it all the way to the root, just in case if like my hair starts growing out. Well, when my hair starts growing out, it won't look crazy. So I'm super excited. Like I'm like so scared, but excited at the same time to see what it look like. So. Alright guys, so I just got finished with my locks. Super excited. Hair's been growing. This is my 2-year growth. I turned 2 years in May. Of course, the one and only Paul has done it. I'm gonna show you guys a better picture once I get in the house. Look at those parts though. Wow. Yes, so Paul is in Baltimore, Natural Textures. Make sure you guys come out and see Paul. Y'all have followed him on Instagram anyway at pstyles3.
Yeah.
Paul, do you want to give the address?
The address is 2424 North Charles Street. If you guys want to learn more about me, go to my website, www.pstyles3.com.
Yes. You can get all his products. I'll show you guys later about all his products, and then I'll give you more information in the description box. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys once I'm leaving out how my hair looks, and that is that. Hey guys, so as you can see, I am chilling right now. So I did not realize that I never put in a video of me using the rest of the products on rest of the products that I use on my hair. And in the beginning of this video, I told you guys about some skincare products, a black owned company that I use on my skin, and then I said I was going to show you guys the stuff that I use on my hair, and then I totally forgot to do it that day, and I was busy and I was tired. So here it is. So here it is. I am ready to get ready for bed. I already jumped in the shower, and now it's time for my skincare and then my hair care. So like I told you guys in the beginning of this video, I use products from this girl named Kiara, which is by Chaotic Corner. I'm going to try to put the information somewhere in here, but it's Chaotic Corner with a K. Both is with a K, but I'll put her information down below. But I came across her in college, and she released like a skincare line, a natural organic skincare line in May. And of course, she's a young black girl, and I wanted to support, and I love supporting black owned businesses before it got popular to do, so to say. So I bought the rose water toner from her, which is this, and I also brought her rose infused oil or serum. So what I do once I wash my face, let me take these things off. I shake the rose water toner up really, really well. I just believe in anything that you use, not just her products, but anything that you use, you should always shake it up so you can get everything on there. This toner does not burn my skin. This toner is very sensitive, very light on my skin, and I love that, because when I was using witch hazel, it would burn and my skin would turn red, and I would just dry out so bad. So what I do, shake, spray back, let that in. All right, so while that's on there, let that toner set into the skin. Yeah, she has a lot of like organic stuff, like essential oils. She has rose petals. It does says witch hazel in here, but honestly I don't feel it the way I used to feel some of the witch hazel. Like witch hazel used to burn my skin, so that's actually cool to know that she had witch hazel in here, and I never knew, because honestly, like, I think I probably read it when I first got it, and that was it. So that is, you can still see like the moisture or whatever. But then I take her her serum. And this stuff, oh my God, like when I say you don't need a lot of this, you really don't. I think you can use maybe like 3 drops and be good. I like to use 5 because my skin is super, super dry. So what I do, shake. See, I spilled majority of it because this thing was like still half full. And I spilled most of it and I almost cried. So what I do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all I do. And just moisturize it into my, like rub it into my skin. I love to rub my skin upward. Like, I believe that gravity is already doing enough. So don't pull your skin down. So I pull my skin up. And that is my oil. And then that is my skin routine for the night. Like, I don't put a lot on my skin at night because, 1, I don't like to wake up oily. I don't like to wake up to pimples. And 2, you really don't need a lot of that stuff. So let me put my glasses back on because I can't see y'all. And okay, boom. So already did that. So now it's time for my hair. In the video, and earlier in the video, you guys see me get my hair done. So this is a completely different day. This is like 2 weeks after me getting my hair done. Yeah, boy. Yes. So I told you guys, well, I never told you guys what I wanted. I wanted to go super, super blonde. But my hair, I have never colored my hair. And my hair was what they call virgin hair or baby hair. So even when it came to like processing the color on my hair, I, 1, did not want my hair fried. I did not want it to be extra rough. And so like, I just didn't like that. I didn't want that for my locks. And the one thing I love about Paul, which is my stylist, he knew what to do. He asked me like, what do you want in your hair? I told him like, I want blonde, I want this. And he looked at the picture and he was like, okay. He was like, well, I don't know if we can get that light. He was like, well, I'm not burning your hair. I'm not messing up your hair because your hair is very thick. Your hair is like virgin hair. And I don't want to strip it. And I was like, okay. I was like, you do what you do. Do what you believe. I really don't care. So we wound up getting this color, which is like a light brown, which I love. So yeah, so that's that. So what I do to keep my hair moist and looking shiny and just healthy, especially now that I have this color. First things first, before I even get into that, this is by Paul himself. This is not sponsored, by the way. None of these products are sponsored. These are just people that I have come across in life, and I really do love their products, and I love who they are in person. So why not? So this one, Nazori Culture. This is by Paul. This is his thing. When I say this gel, listen. This is a gel, and what I love about this, first of all, you don't have to have locks to use it. But when I say this gel is lightweight, but it tames those edges, listen. My edges right now is not bad because obviously I told y'all I just got my hair done. So what I will do is just put a little bit there. And let y'all see the swoop. Just a little bit. I didn't even put everything. But he uses this on his client's hair to lock it. And when I say this stuff holds, I had to get the big one because my husband has locks as well. As you guys seen in the videos before. But my husband has locks, I have locks. And our hair is very thick. So this is the only thing. We've tried Jamaican something all that mumbo jumbo, but we tried that and that doesn't work. So we use this by Paul. You can go on his website. I'll tag his website below in the description box, but this stuff is like hair crack. Then for my oils, so I have a bunch of oils, but I'm not going to show you all the oils. So what I do, I usually spray my hair with water first. The water bottle is in the bathroom. I don't feel like getting up. So what we usually do, put tea tree oil, put argan or argan oil, however you want to say, jojoba oil, and all that good stuff in there. What I do, so I take Paul's oil, Nazori again. I take his oil and just put a little bit, not even a little bit, I put a good amount in my palm like that. And then I rub, you can see it's a lot. And I just rub like that through my hair, especially like on the colored parts now. And surprisingly, although like I feel like that wasn't enough, like my hair really do smell different and feel different with this. But I noticed my hair absorbs oils a lot, so I had to use multiple types. So this one I love, so I use that to just moisturize my locks, get them ready. And then smells so good. Then I use SOS 47. So SOS 47, it's from a girl. Her name is Chelsee Rashid. She has this company. She released it earlier. Not even say earlier this year. I want to say she released it in June. And it's strictly, first of all, she's a woman of God, and she strictly based it off Songs of Solomon 4 and 7. And this was her baby. Now, I say a girl named Chelsee Rashid because I know Chelsee. And I remember not when I first met her, but like probably a year or so into her, when we really got to know each other, she talked about this. Like, she talked about wanting to have this care line, this hair care line, this skincare line, or some type of line that she could be proud of, that God could be proud of, and that will help birth a newness in women. And I remember her talking about it, and you know, life happened and life went on, and we really didn't talk about it anymore. And then one day she texted me out of nowhere, and she was like, you know, when we was talking about this and that, and I was like, yeah. And she was like, well, I'm doing it, I'm releasing it. And maybe like a couple days after, she like boom, released it, and she has been doing so well. So if you see this, Chelsee, I'm so proud of you. But yes, it is SOS 47. So I have 3 products by her, but you will really get to see me use 2, because the third one my husband used up, so blame him. But I have 2 products, and you can see the oil on these products because I really use these, like they're almost gone. So the first one I like to use is this one. This is SOS 47, and she does have like another logo now, but this is the dry scalp. And what I love about it is, first of all, I have dry skin, I have a dry scalp. I love this oil because, one, it smells so good, and I love that when I put it in there, I can instantly feel a change. For me, I instantly feel a change. So what I do is take the oil, get it in here, and what you guys may not see, you see that the gold flakes, so cute. So what I do is just put them all throughout my hair. It's no particular order. I just drop it wherever I feel like I've been scratching most of the day. And I usually try to do this in the morning too, but this morning I didn't feel like doing it because I'm a nurse. So I put that in between, and you can see like the gold flakes and popped out. And then I'll do one more on this side. And while that is seeping in, I got another one. This one is the Promote Growth Oil. Same bottle, same design, same gold, but the ingredients are different. I don't know exactly what comes in here, but whatever, it works for me. So more oils, and when I tell you, it feels like, if you love peppermint, listen, you gotta get it, because this one will make you smell so good. So many of my co-workers have literally walked past and came back and smelled me, like, especially on my night shifters. So I put that in there, and I usually put a lot around like my edges more so, because with flocks, I don't want my edges to get thinned. So that's that. And then I rub all that in there. And guys, when I say you can smell the goodness, like, you really be smelling like Black Girl Magic and Naturalist. Like, it just smells so good. And what I love about these products that I'm using, like Chaotic Corner, I love it that it's a young Black girl that's just going for it. Like, not to put out her business, but she's a mom, and like, she's a hustler, but she's like really down to earth and relatable and so cute. Like, and I love the way like her feed looks. I love the way like she responds when you like post her stuff. It's never like, oh, you know, thanks or whatever. Like, she really be like, you know, I really appreciate the support. So I really love that Chaotic Corner does that. And then with Paul, he's just a good time. Like, no matter what, I can go in a salon upset, I can go in the salon stressed, I can go in the salon just feeling worried about something, and his spirit is just so pure, and he really knows how to like make his clients laugh. He talks to you, and he's about his business, but he's not only just about his business, he's about your time too. Like, if he says be there at 2, be there at 2. And it's not because he wants you there early. He wants you there so he can get you in and get you out and keep everybody on the schedule. Like, I've been going to him since I started my locks. Like, he started my locks 2 years ago, and he's the only person that has ever touched my hair. And I don't think I've ever sat and wait for a salon. And when I say this man is busy, this man is busy, okay? So yes. So boom. So I rub all those oils in. Y'all, when I tell you I smell like a Black Girl Magic here. Like, okay. So then I have my oils. So I used Promote Growth, and I have my SOS Dry Scalp. And I already used my other oil. So then this is another product. It's also by SOS. The label's not on there, but when I say this thing was full to the capacity, and my husband got attached, like, he got a hold of it, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. And I'll show you guys another one when I order some more, because I will be ordering some. But this stuff, this is her hydrating butter. So this is by SOS 47, like I said. Her name is Chelsee Rashid. This is the hydrating hair butter. So it looks like this. It has another formula, I believe, but it looks like a butter. You put it in. My husband gonna be mad because I literally just used the last bit. Put it in and rub. Look at that. And the good thing about this one is not heavy. Like, when I say it's not heavy, I worried about creams and butters in my hair because I don't want clumps and stickiness in my hair, because anybody who has locks know that it's really hard to like get stuff out your hair when it's in there. So this one is super soft, super lightweight as well. And like I said with everybody, like, I have a thing about Chaotic Corner, I have a thing about Paul. Chelsee, she has been one of my good friends through good and bad, and she has really a pure heart. And when I say she literally does everything for Christ, she does everything for Christ. She eats, sleep, breathe Christ. It's nothing that she does that she doesn't think like, oh, how can God be glorified from it? And I think in this type of world, in this type of society, it's really important to have those type of people around, because you want to stay grounded, you want to stay centered, you want to stay motivated, and you want to stay in Christ as well. So I say all that to say, like, I'm all for supporting Black owned businesses, but I also want to support Black owned businesses that really represent who we are as a people. Like, I don't want to be associated with people that curse people out, that blast people on it. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be a part of something that is really doing something for the Black people, Black women, Black men, Black children. So yeah, you can see my natural softness right there. So yeah, so that was her hydrating butter. And once again, I'll show you guys what it looks like, because listen, anybody out there, if y'all thinking about getting her hydrating hair butter and you got a husband, a spouse, or a child, hide it. Fair warning, I done told you, don't come calling, don't come looking for me, because I already told you. And then one of my last steps before I cover my hair up, my spray. So this one is the Nizori Loc Spray by Paul. And what I do, shake like I do everything else, and just spray. And honestly, the good thing about each product, the good thing about Chaotic Corner, you can use that with other things, with other products in your skin. For me personally, my skin did not get irritated, so you can use the Chaotic Corner stuff alone or together. She has a skin a scrub, she has the toner, she has the serum, so you really don't need anything else. Paul, he has the lock gel, he has the oils that you can literally put in between your locks or actually spray on your locks, and you can use this whole care line by itself. You don't need extra with it. SOS 47, like, you don't need everything else. Like, if you really want to find something for dry scalp, get the dry scalp. If you want something that's going to help promote your hair growth, get the promote growth. If you want something that's going to hydrate your hair and really keep the luscious curls or the moisture locked in, get the hydrating hair butter. Oh, she also has pajamas coming out too, so yeah, boom. But you really don't need everything else. Like, I've even used this hydrating hair butter on my arms before. Like, when I when I first got it, I used a lot and I was like, yo, this is too much. I used it on my skin and my skin was gleaming. Okay, my hair was gleaming. So you don't really need to use other things with these products, which I love. So that is what I do to keep my locks luscious, and then to keep them from getting frizzy or out of pocket, I have this thing. My husband bought it. I don't really know. He got it from his stylist, because we don't go to the same stylist. He got it from his stylist, but I think you can get them from Amazon as well. These are called Loc Socks. So what I do is just take this and I put it on. The Loc Sock is silk, which is the best thing to use for your hair, locks or no locks. And I just put it over my whole entire lock, so that way, get the edges, so that way most of it is covered. My hair has grown. Like, when I first started my locks did not come out of here. It was all covered. So yeah, go to a stylist that really helps grow your hair and get products that really help. So that's my Loc Sock. But because I am a sleeper who likes to move around, I also have another I have a silk scarf as well. So what I do, I just pop this baby on and tuck my locks in. And they just sit in the back like that. And this has a drawstring, so I can tighten it as I go. But yeah, that is what I do. Hold up. Boom. So yeah, that is what I do to keep my hair nice and luscious and soft and pretty. So once again, guys, these are Chaotic Corner with a K. I'll put her information in the description box. This is all Paul's stuff. This is Missouri Culture. Boom. And this is all SOS 47. Everything that you want will be in the description box. I do have another video. It's not going to be a whole video about Black-owned products, but it'll be another video about another company that I tried. It was a Black girl with some jewelry that I actually like. So stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching to the end. I really appreciate it and hope to see you soon.